So we all want to have happy, healthy reptiles as pets, but these guys are a living creature. Sometimes things go wrong. So here are some signs that your reptile might be sick. Keeping an eye on the behaviors of your reptiles and observing them is really important, because if they start doing something different, you'll be able to recognize it, because it could be a sign that something's wrong. So typical behaviors of a sick animal would be very lethargic, not wanting to move, just sitting there, usually flat, and just not really wanting to do anything. Now context is really important, because it might be the middle of winter, the animal might be cold, doesn't want to eat, it's lethargic, doesn't want to move because of those temperatures. So context is really important. If it's normally really active, moving around, its temperatures are fine, its husbandry is good, then there might be a bigger problem there. So when looking at your reptile, you should always be checking their eyes. Are their eyes nice and bright and full looking? Because sick reptiles that are dehydrated usually have sunken in eyes. Now following on from the eyes, you can also look at any other orifice on the animal. So any other opening like their nose or mouth, and the eyes as well. And look for any fluids. If there's any fluids coming out that aren't normally there, that could be a problem. Especially out of the mouth and nose, that's usually a sign of a respiratory infection. Now how well your animal is shedding its skin is a really good indicator of its health. If it's really having bad time, stuck sheds, and other problems like that consistently, then I think there's going to be something wrong with your husbandry or something else going on. So along with that, you want to be looking for any abnormalities along the body, any lumps, anything sticking out that shouldn't be there. As well as that, you should also look at the scales. If the scales are raised and then maybe they have white spots all over it, you might be looking at mites or some sort of other ectoparasite. And next we have refusal to eat. Now this is a common question I get a lot, especially during winter. And again, context matters. So in winter, animals tend to go off food a bit. The cold weather sort of sets them off. They want to shut down and hibernate for the winter. But if it's not in that season and the animal has been eating fine before, then suddenly stops and is showing other signs as well, then there might be a bigger problem there. It could be parasites or a whole range of things that's going wrong. So making sure your husbandry is on point is really important. And then if none of that works, obviously you want to go to a vet. Now realizing there's a problem and treating the problem are two different things completely. Depending on what it is and your experience level, you might be able to treat it at home, but always when in doubt, go see a vet. We're privileged enough to keep these animals at home and have them in our lives, so we deserve to give them the utmost respect and the best care possible. So there's just a few of the common signs that will show up if your reptile is sick. Again, context matters, so always think about that. Get your husbandry on point. Otherwise, thanks for watching guys. Subscribe for more Australian reptiles and other informative videos like this, and I'll see you next time.